Hey guys! Have you ever used Miracle-Gro to boost your plants? Maybe you thought it was the holy grail of gardening, but what if I told you there's something even better out there? Something that'll have your plants thriving without all the extra chemicals. Stick around because today I'm going to show you what I use instead, and trust me, it's a game changer. Okay, so let's get right into it. Miracle-Gro is probably one of the most popular gardening products out there, right? I mean, it's everywhere. But here's the thing. While it does make your plants grow faster, it's packed with chemicals that can mess with your soil. Long-term use can actually harm your plants and the environment. So while your plants might look great for a while, they're not truly healthy. And I get it, you're thinking, but I've been using it forever, and my plants look fine. But that's just the quick fix talking. Over time, those chemicals can build up, and that's not something your plants want. The main reason Miracle-Gro works so well is because it's loaded with synthetic fertilizers. These fertilizers contain a high concentration of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, the three essential nutrients that plants need to grow. And while these nutrients are essential, they aren't the only thing your plants need. Miracle-Gro is essentially a quick burst of nutrients, but it doesn't feed the soil the way it should. Over time, if you keep feeding your plants with synthetic fertilizers, the soil gets stripped of its natural nutrients. That's because Miracle-Gro doesn't replace the essential microorganisms and bacteria that make soil healthy. These microorganisms are responsible for breaking down organic material in the soil and making nutrients available for the plants. When you use chemical fertilizers like Miracle-Gro, you disrupt the soil's natural balance. This means the soil becomes dependent on external inputs, like you constantly adding more Miracle-Gro. And the consequences? Your plants might look fine for a while, but their growth can start to plateau, or worse, they can become weaker. Plants are designed to rely on a balanced ecosystem in the soil, and when you take that away, their roots can't properly absorb the nutrients they need. Eventually, this imbalance could result in poor root development, stunted growth, and in some cases, the death of your plants. Here's another thing about Miracle-Gro. It's not the most eco-friendly option. Those plastic bottles? Yeah, they're not going away anytime soon. And let's not forget the impact of all the chemicals that can run off into the environment. When it rains, or if you over-apply the product, these chemicals can wash into nearby water sources. This runoff can lead to pollution, hurting the environment and wildlife. Another issue with synthetic fertilizers is that they have a short-term effect. When you apply Miracle-Gro, the plants get a quick hit of nutrients that makes them grow fast and look great. But once the effects start to wear off, the plants need more, and fast. So you're stuck in a cycle of continually applying it to keep those plants looking healthy. And here's the kicker. This constant use of chemical fertilizers can build up in the soil over time. So what's my secret? You ready for it? I switched to organic compost. Yep, that's right, compost. And no, it's not some boring old-school gardening trick. Organic compost is nature's way of giving your plants the nutrients they need to grow strong and healthy without all the harsh chemicals. It's like giving your plants the ultimate spa day. But here's the kicker. It's sustainable. Compost breaks down naturally, it improves soil quality, and it's full of beneficial microorganisms that will keep your plants' roots happy. Plus, you can make it yourself at home with kitchen scraps and yard waste. It's a win-win situation. Your plants get the good stuff, and you're not throwing more plastic and chemicals into the environment. When you use compost, you're feeding your plants with a wide variety of nutrients that they need to thrive, including nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and a host of micronutrients. But it's not just about feeding the plants, it's also about feeding the soil. Compost helps improve the structure of your soil, making it better at holding on to moisture, draining excess water, and allowing air to circulate. This is huge for plant health because healthy soil means strong, healthy roots. Let's break it down even more. When you apply compost, it adds organic matter to the soil, which is essential for supporting the soil's ecosystem. In other words, compost helps to boost the population of beneficial microorganisms, like worms, fungi, and bacteria, that are responsible for breaking down organic material into usable nutrients for your plants. These microbes work around the clock to create a healthy, thriving soil environment that is always ready to nourish your plants. You don't get that from Miracle-Gro. Another major perk of compost is that it's a slow-release fertilizer. What does this mean? Well, unlike synthetic fertilizers that give your plants a quick burst of nutrients and then wear off fast, compost works over time. This means that your plants are getting a steady supply of nutrients as they need them, without the danger of overfeeding or nutrient imbalances. Plus, compost is super cost-effective. If you make your own compost at home, you're essentially turning your kitchen scraps and yard waste into a free resource that will help your garden thrive. But let's not forget how versatile compost is. You can use it for all types of plants, from flowers and shrubs to vegetables and herbs. It's an all-around powerhouse that benefits nearly every type of plant in your garden. So why compost over Miracle-Gro? Well, for starters, it's eco-friendly. No plastic bottles, no harsh chemicals, just the power of nature. And let's talk about the soil for a second. With Miracle-Gro, you're feeding your plants, but you're not taking care of the soil that supports them. The soil can get depleted over time, which means your plants can't grow as healthy. But compost, another major bonus? Compost has long-lasting effects. Unlike Miracle-Gro, which gives your plants a quick boost but wears off fast, compost provides slow-release nutrients that feed your plants over time. That means less work for you, and better growth for your plants. Win-win. Compost helps improve soil health. It promotes healthy microbial activity, which is essential for breaking down organic material and making nutrients available to plants. In contrast, Miracle-Gro can harm soil health over time because it doesn't support the microbial ecosystem, plus compost helps retain moisture and prevent erosion, so your plants are less stressed during dry spells or heavy rain. Synthetic fertilizers like Miracle-Gro don't have these added benefits. Alright, so now you're probably thinking, this sounds great, but how do I even start using compost? Don't worry, it's super easy. You can either buy pre-made compost from garden centers or, better yet, start making your own. If you're making your own, all you need is a compost bin or even just a designated spot in your backyard. Start with kitchen scraps like fruit peels, coffee grounds, and eggshells. Throw in some yard waste like grass clippings or leaves, and let nature do its thing. Once your compost is ready, just spread it around the base of your plants and you're good to go. You'll start seeing the difference in no time. Your plants will love it, and you'll feel awesome knowing you're doing something good for the planet. So if you're tired of Miracle-Gro and want to give your plants the best possible care, it's time to make the switch to compost. It's natural, it's sustainable, and it works wonders. Don't just take my word for it. Try it out for yourself and watch your plants thrive like never before. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more gardening tips. And hey, if you've already tried composting, drop a comment below and let me know how it's been working for you. Catch you in the next one.